This ABC 15 Flash Briefing is sponsored by Sanderson Ford. Straight up.
I'm Katie Ramble with your top stories from ABC15 Arizona. Lawmakers are now on the clock as budget talks continue in the state legislature. One of the biggest concerns from teachers, the proposed $570 million for education simply isn't enough. After the proposed budget passed out of the House Appropriations Committee Tuesday, the vice president of the Arizona Education Association said schools need more funding to face challenges in the classroom. However, some Republicans say their plan does represent an increase.
We need time to talk about it. We don't wait till the last 6 days of a budget deadline to have these discussions. These should have happened at the beginning of this year to impact next year's school year.
This is not nothing. If you look at it on a per pupil basis on the K-12 funding, it ends up being around $750 increase per student, which in a class of 30, which I know that's a large class, but it's easy to compare, that's a $23,000 increase per classroom. To say that teachers aren't going to feel that, to say that our students aren't going to feel that difference is absurd.
The Arizona Education Association is proposing more money for teacher salaries, special education funding, and technical education, preschool and full kindergarten funding. The bills will need amendments before being voted on. If there's no deal when the clock strikes midnight on Wednesday, we are looking at a government shutdown. A bipartisan bill looking to address gun violence is officially on the books. The finalized legislation includes enhanced background checks for gun buyers under 21, resources for states to implement red flag laws, keeping guns away from people judges deem dangerous. It also closes the so-called boyfriend loophole, limiting gun rights for people convicted of domestic abuse. 60 senators formally supported the framework for this bill, which would be enough for it to pass. A vote is expected by the end of the week before lawmakers leave Washington for a 2-week recess. Reaching a milestone in the fight against COVID-19 as children 5 and under can now get vaccinated. And here in Arizona, it is already happening. Pleasant Pediatrics offices filled up today with patients. The first full day they offered COVID vaccinations for this final and youngest age group. The Arizona Department of Health Services says in preparation for the rollout, healthcare providers throughout the state pre-ordered more than 60,000 doses of Pfizer and Moderna.
It feels really good. I myself, I have an 18-month-old, and so I'm very excited, and I'm bringing her this weekend to get vaccinated as well. So if it wasn't safe, they wouldn't approve it. And the studies have shown that it's pretty convincing that the benefits outweigh the risk.
DHS says over the course of the pandemic, nearly 3,000 Arizona children have been hospitalized for COVID-19. More than 40 have died. Summer's officially here, but Arizona's been dealing with the triple digits for weeks. Those high temperatures can impact more than just you and your pets. The triple digits can cause more tire blowouts and dead batteries.
Get your battery tested and, if necessary, replace it before it dies. Ensure your tires are properly inflated. Check your tire pressure once a month if you can. Check all your fluids.
According to AAA, most batteries last 3 to 5 years, but so many drivers know our extreme weather can make new batteries an annual need. AAA recommends having a roadside rescue plan and an emergency kit right there in.
On behalf of American Furniture Warehouse, I am pleased to present this check for $1,000 for the 2022 St. Vincent de Paul Water Drive.
Thank you for that generous donation. Of course, every penny counts, and we still need your help through June 30th. You can donate cash or water at any Bashes or Food City, or drop off bottled water at Valley St. Vincent de Paul thrift stores, or donate online at abc15.com/water.
Tracking your forecast, I'm Chief Meteorologist Amber Sellens, and the monsoon, of course, back in action across parts of our state this week. Here's a look at tomorrow. Chances for thunderstorms across much of our state, up to the north, here in Phoenix even, and areas across eastern and southeastern Arizona. Storm threats include gusty winds, blowing dust, lightning, and pockets of heavy rain and isolated floods, especially if we get any heavy downpours near any of our many burn scars across the state. For the valley, it's about a 20% shot late in the day for showers and thunderstorms to move in. We'll hit 86 degrees at 6 a.m., mid-90s by 9, and 101 at lunchtime. Going up to 107 around 4 p.m. tomorrow, and then back down into the upper 90s around 9 o'clock tomorrow night. Temperatures look a little bit hotter on Thursday. The storm chance going up a little bit too. A 30% chance for showers and thunderstorms with a high of 110, and more 30% chances over the weekend as well. So those will be our best bets here in the valley.
For the latest headlines, weather, and traffic, head to ABC15.com or download our free ABC15 mobile app.
This ABC 15 Flash Briefing is sponsored by Sanderson Ford. Straight up.